Hi, thanks for joining the Healthy Roots Cafe, the Orchard Community Learning Center, and Sana Sana's Foods for our first cooking demo of our blue corn pancakes and jammy jam. The jammy jam is made with 6 cups of fresh squeezed orange juice, 4 cups of flor de Jamaica, which is hibiscus flower. Hi everybody, this is Chef Maria with Sana Sana Foods and the Healthy Roots Cafe. And today we're bringing to you a food demo about really just focusing on one of the recipes that we love to share with our community members, which is our blue corn pancakes. And right now we're going to focus on our topping, which is our jammy jam, which is made by Chef Amy here. So we're going to go through a step-by-step process to show you how to prepare that.
Hey everyone! So for the jammy jam, we are going to start with some freshly squeezed oranges. These are the oranges from the Orchard Community Learning Center. We are at the end of orange season, so this gives us an opportunity to kind of use up some of the ugly oranges that we can turn into delicious juice. So I'm going to start by slicing up a few oranges and put them through the juicer. I'm looking for 6 cups of freshly squeezed juice, to which I'll mix with 4 cups of the flor de Jamaica, the hibiscus flowers, and I'm going to put those in the Instant Pot. While we're prepping the other ingredients, the pressure cooker will soften the calyx to release the natural pectins inside. So it will create that jam or that jelly-like consistency with no other additives. So the entire recipe consists of 6 cups of fresh squeezed orange juice, 4 cups of flour. We're gonna cook that down for about 30 minutes in the pressure cooker and then give it a whirl in the Vitamix. Hi friends! So we're back with the jammy jam or the Jamaica jam. And in the Instant Pot, we put 6 cups of freshly squeezed orange juice and 4 cups of flor de Jamaica hibiscus flowers. So let's open it up here. I let the steam off already, but you can see maybe how soft they are. One thing, you don't have to do it in the Instant Pot. You can boil them down on the stove. Same ratio, 6 cups of orange juice, 4 cups of flowers. And the way you know that they're ready to process is the liquid should be a deeper color red than the flowers themselves. So the flowers will release their dye into the liquid and become soft and pliable. And that's when it's time to move it over to the blender. So I'm going to spoon the contents from the pot into our pitcher. And you can see that they got nice and fluffy and soft. So let me grab quick. This is where they started compared to what they look like now. So now that I've got most of the material transfer, it's safe to pour the rest. Hot's hot, so I'll use a towel. And transfer the rest in here. process hot liquid in the Vitamix, I usually replace the lid with a towel. That will allow some of the steam to escape so it doesn't build up inside the pitcher. We'll start slow. There's that airlock I was talking about. And we'll transfer it to our jars. And if you transfer it into jars with the rubber seals, when it's this hot, the jars will actually seal shut. And that's it. You put on your pancakes and enjoy.
For our blue corn pancakes, today we'll be using 1 cup of blue cornmeal. Use 2 cups if you're not using any other type of flour for the recipe. You could also use 1 cup of coconut or oat flour, which is optional. 2.5 cups of almond, coconut, or any type of plant-based soy milk. 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, which is optional, along with optional ground cinnamon. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And what equipment you're going to need are a mixing bowl, measuring cups, whisk, measuring spoons, spatula, griddle, or cast iron skillet.
Hi, I am Yohuale. I'm an intern at HRC, the Healthy Roots Cafe.
And today we're making our blue corn pancakes. We're gonna have our intern here. I always call him a hiccup, but we're gonna mix this up together. Today we're using blue corn ground pinole from Pinole Blue. And this corn is actually, it's not GMO, vegan, gluten-free, and it comes from our relatives, the Raramuri people or Tarahumara peoples in Chihuahua. And we work with a group out of actually Wichita, Kansas, who actually brings the corn and grind it themselves. They do go through the whole nixtamalization process, and they get it to us here in Phoenix. Our pancakes today, we're gonna be doing 1 cup of Pinole Blue. Go ahead. And we're also using 1 cup of coconut flour. Normally, we also use oat flour if you'd like, but if that would add a little bit of gluten there. Go ahead. We could add that in. In the HRC, what we've done also in the past is we actually use juniper ash. And juniper ash helps add different nutrients to our batter. But because we don't have any right now, we're tweaking our recipe a bit to just include other elements such as baking powder. I'll add that for you. We have baking powder. We also have cinnamon. Our salt. We're going to mix that up real quick, the dry ingredients, mixing that first together. It's okay. Mixing that together, and then we're going to go ahead and add in today we're using coconut milk. And we could go ahead and add in, this is about 1.5 cups of coconut milk. Do you like the pancakes that we make at the HRC?
Very good.
What do you like
about
that?
syrup?
With a lot of syrup? What do you like
Maybe
about
some
working
berries.
at the HRC?
The people, and then you get to learn different things. You get to do different things, and then it's just fun to work there with different kinds of people, seeing different people.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bit more water because we're gonna need some liquid. We're gonna add water to that. Okay. To this, we're gonna add needed, depending on on the weather. Sometimes the heat will dry out items a little bit more than usual, so you're gonna eyeball it. Make sure you get it to a great that pancake consistency. Add a little bit more. Go ahead and mix it up. Almost there. That was about another cup of just water. And that should do it once it's mixed up. Good? How's it look?
Battered.
Battered? Okay, good.
So what we just did right now was we got a little bit of this butter,
Vegan butter.
we put it in this skillet, and just a little bit you can use it as oil.
Just very little.
Yes.
And then we have, what size is that? Half a cup?
Half a cup
And we're grabbing some from some of our batter.
of our batter.
And go ahead and bring it on over to our skillet. There you go. And then you can use the spoon to make it round. The cup. There you go. Perfect. We have it. Just a knife. And then we're just gonna let that keep cooking. How do you know when the pancakes are ready?
When you start getting holes at the top, more holes, not just a couple, but when you start getting a lot of holes up at the top, that's when you know it's time to cook.
All right, so then we'll wait for that. Good job.
Hello, we are back to plate the pancakes. So what we're going to do first is put on some of this homemade jelly. And you can put as much as you want when it's yours. That we can put on to this agent vanilla. And some of these flowers. I like the pancakes, first of all, because they taste super good. And they're good and healthy, because a lot of people think just because it's healthy or something, it can't taste good. It's super healthy and it tastes really good.
Our final plating of our blue corn pancakes, which we made for you today. Topping that with our ancient granola, our palo verde blossoms that have been roasted and just seasoned lightly with a little bit of salt. These were just in season a few weeks ago here in Phoenix. But you could use any type of edible flower, other plants that you could find around wherever you live. The jam, we top the jammy jam, topping that off here by Amy's recipe of just the Jamaica and orange juice. And this is our meal for our pretty good breakfast, no? Yeah?
Yep.
Well, thank you, and we'll see you in the next recipe. Thank you.